What's up with you? Welcome back to my channel, Merce Zay. Here we talk nursing life, chit chats, advice, and more. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my experience with taking care of COVID-19 patients and my experience with taking the COVID-19 vaccine. So y'all stay tuned. Since I've been gone for quite some time now, let me get you guys up to speed. So January, towards maybe the end, my unit became half COVID and half non-COVID. And for a while I said, please don't let me end up with a COVID patient, please. Like, I didn't voice it, but I was in my head, I was like, don't let me get a COVID patient. And for a while I didn't have a COVID patient until one day I came to work and my name was on the COVID side. So I ended up having a COVID patient. Nah, scratch that. I had several COVID patients, a good four. And I was scared out of my mind. Like, I wasn't telling nobody this, like, on my unit, but I was scared out of my mind, y'all. Like, oh my God, what if I catch it? What if I catch it and then, your mind starts thinking all these crazy things. And at this point, I hadn't had it before. And even to this day, I have never had it. But I was just very scared. But as I began to take care of these people, I had COVID patients for like 3 days back to back. I began to realize something. Y'all, these were probably some of the easiest patients I have taken care of, Thinking back, maybe a good 3 of them were walkie-talkie patients. If you don't know what walkie-talkie is, I mean, they were ambulatory, alert-oriented, doing everything for themselves. They just happened to have COVID, They were probably some of the easiest patients I've had. I had one patient that was more challenging than the other ones, but most of them were very easy patients. So I started thinking like, okay, well, is this really as bad as I thought? And I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, that all the patients in the hospital were like this, but the ones that I took care of, majority were walkie-talkie patients. They were easy patients. So yeah, I would say the only thing looking back that got on my nerves, I didn't like, was just the gown up and the gown down. Like, every time you go in the room, even if you forget something, you left something in the bedroom, you gotta go back and get it. You can't go out there with your PPE on, so you gotta take that off, put it back on every time you go into a room. That was the only thing that I would say got on my nerves. But other than that, I mean, these were humans. These were patients just like all the my other patients that I had, and they needed care just like all of them did as well. So in all reality, it was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Moving forward, when they, started to progress down and they turned my unit back into a regular unit, I did consider getting the COVID-19 vaccine. At the time, there was Pfizer and there was Moderna. And so I looked at, okay, which one, what was the difference? Which one do I want to get? I personally ended up taking the Moderna vaccine. So it's a 2-shot process. So I went to get my first shot, and they give you a shot, and it's still toward region, just like any other vaccine. You have to wait 15 to 20 minutes after you get the vaccine. Just kind of stay in the waiting area. And then after that, you can go. So I was at work one day, got somebody to watch my patients. When got my vaccine, that first shot, and waited 15 minutes. I was fine, Went home that night, took me some Tylenol. I was still fine. I was like, oh, I got this. I got this. Fast forward to that second shot. My, oh my. So the second shot works very similar to the first shot. You get there, they give it to you, either arm you choose. And then you wait 15 to 20 minutes afterward in the little waiting area. I know where I got mine. There was a waiting area. You had to wait 15, 20 minutes after you got both shots, until you could leave, okay? So got my second shot, and I had already heard before getting my second shot, oh, that second shot gonna hit you. Oh, you gonna be sick. Oh, that thing had me knocked out. I was like, I got this. I don't have reactions to vaccines anyway. So I was like, I killed the first one. This second one ain't gonna be nothing, okay? Wrong. I got the second shot. I was fine. Went home. A couple of hours later, I start getting this headache. And I'm just like, what's going on? What's going on, Lord? So then I start getting like this icky feeling on top of it, and I was just like, I'm getting sick. So I took me a nap. Woke up, ate a little something, and I was feeling much better, honestly. I was feeling much better. I didn't have any issues after that. After I woke up, I haven't had any issues since then. That was the most I had. So add all that up, the soreness in the arm, I had a headache, and then I had like an icky feeling on the inside. Like, you know how when you're getting sick? That's all I had, honestly. And I got the vaccine on February the 10th, so it's now March the 13th, and I haven't had any issues since then. I've been good. So yeah, that's my experience with the COVID-19 vaccine, the Moderna vaccine. If y'all looking at getting the vaccine, do your research, figure out which one you want to do. I think there's like 3 of them out right now, the Johnson and the Pfizer and Moderna, so to my knowledge. So do your research, figure out which one you want to get. I highly recommend that you do get vaccinated. That's all I have for you guys today. I love y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. I know it's been a while, but I thank y'all for supporting me in all of this journey, in this whole journey with this YouTube channel that I started. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, y'all be good.